YouTube, better check it out, man. Can't be on my original intro. You know who you are. Back. Hey, man. They got my boy Durk. They said he cooked. Get into it.
How cooked Lil Durk was until this VladTV interview. Lil Durk is so cooked that at the end of the interview, VladTV began to advise Lil Durk to just take the stand and snitch because he's not
Wait,
winning
what
this
interview
case
was
any other way.
this?
Before we get this video started, if you're
Free cash ad. Skip. All the is a Trenches News interview. I just finished this one. Free cash.
download the app by clicking the link in my description and get started now.
I don't know, man. This is a weird situation.
It's funny because I just finished this interview yesterday while riding to work. Vlad did tell Durk
Personally, I
take
think
the
Durk
stand.
should take the stand if that betters his chances of actually making it through this. Now, of course, you take the stand, you can be cross-examined.
Yep.
That's the problem with that.
But
Look, for example, the Tory Lanez situation. He was saying that he should have taken the stand. Now he's doing 10 years. He's getting stabbed in prison and everything else like that. At the end of the day, if you did not do it, you should absolutely take the stand.
I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think Drew's going to make Durk take the stand. He's going to tell Durk, don't do it. Don't do it.
But if you did it, because look, not taking the stand is automatically going to make you look worse to the jury.
It
the
is,
jury's thinking, what do you have to hide if you had nothing to do with it?
I don't think Drew's going to let him do it.
Most intelligent people think that innocent people should be taking the stand and defend themselves.
And Durk, if you worry about having a rap career, you better not, bruh. Because the streets are stupid. If you take the stand and speak up for yourself,
they're still
going to
consider
Durk
this
snitching and telling because you're
Durk,
on the stand sticking up for yourself, which is dumb, right? Like you should be able to take the stand at your own trial if you're, defending yourself, right? But, when the streets see a picture of Lil Durk on that stand, it doesn't matter what the reason is. Why he's there, they're going to call him a rat. They're going to label him a rat. They're going to take him through the gun and treatment.
Picture of 6ix9ine, bro.
Concerned with keeping up with the streets.
I don't even consider 6ix9ine a rat, bro. Them folks did 6ix9ine wrong. So
now, I didn't know exactly how effed Lil Durk was because I kind of lost track of this case.
I lost track too once they pushed it back.
The last thing I touched on when it comes to this case was Lil Durk tried to get this case dismissed a couple times off of technicalities, and the feds told him, bitch, you thought. Like, simple as that. You thought, all right? Look, Durk tried to get a case dismissed off a technicality or whether or not the attorney general was properly sworn in this. You're not getting out. Stop it. So now they're going to trial. Now, what I learned during this interview is apparently there's about 9 witnesses who would testify against Lil Durk.
Too many witnesses,
let's talk about what's happening right now in the case. So I guess there's multiple witnesses that are saying that Durk had $1 million bounty.
Yep.
Okay, explain that.
So in a first paperwork, it never said about a bounty at first. It was just saying a murder for hire. So it was a PW who said that Durk had $600,000 for O Block. So they was riding around O Block exposed to kill Money Duke and another guy
is
for that money.
I think private witness.
And then, this came about with the $1 million on Quando Rondo, a PW in Atlanta who fighting for his life, say that he was there for the first shooting of Quando Rondo now. After their concert or something, it was a shooting at the gas station.
The feds ain't need no witnesses to tell them that Lil Durk put $1 million on Quando Rondo's head. Quando Rondo has been telling us Lil Durk put $1 million on his head.
He has.
Quando Rondo has
Lil Tim even said it too.
Numerous times in multiple songs, in multiple social media posts, that Lil Durk got a bounty on his head. Y'all remember like when Quando Rondo rapped? Right? Yo, they said I got $1 million on my head. Tell them niggas come and get that. Quando Rondo told us this already. But the reason why the fans are using his witnesses to connect the dots, because the witnesses are the only reason, or the only way, and the only reason Lil Durk got charges right now. The feds cannot prove murder for hire.
They can't, bro. They can't.
If witnesses are not involved.
They can't, bro. They can't. That's why they keep pushing my boy trial back, bro. We should have had trial last month. Now we gotta wait till April.
Because for the most part, Lil Durk kept his nose clean. Lil Durk came on the plane with OTF Vonnie, the private jet, to
one that did it
before they murdered Quando Rondo.
Step up, Vonnie.
That's the only thing
I'm trolling. Hey, hold on. I'm trolling. I'm following what Trench's News say. Trench's News say you did it. I don't think you did it, bro. I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
And Durk texting, yo, don't book nothing under my name.
Don't book nothing under OTF,
that's the only thing
please.
they got on Lil Durk.
Dirk sent me that text too, and I said,
to convince somebody of murder for hire charges. That's not enough to convince a jury to give somebody life in prison. But you know what's enough? When you have people involved with
10 witnesses
people
saying that
involved
you
in the
did it,
intricate
which is
details, people
crazy.
who have specific roles, telling you, here was my role in this murder for hire, and Lil Durk was our mastermind and our boss. You not overcoming that, bro, because people ain't dumb at the end of the day.
The streets ain't what it is no more.
So when
bro.
I hear,
it ain't.
not only are people already telling the feds the motives, people are already giving the feds enough information to where they're updating their indictment. When the indictment first come out, what did we say? Hold on, they keep saying it's a murder for hire, but they not listed any type of monetary amount. When the indictment first opened up, a lot of people said, yo, man, Durk, home, bro. How you do an indictment for murder for hire, but you can't say what the reward was? The feds refused to put a monetary amount down. They even threw out the theory that it was a non-monetary amount. That's when Lil Durk and his attorney strike back and say, yo, Your Honor, like, tell them be specific, because at this point they're not. They'll force the feds to say, okay, Lil Durk put $1 million. And he not only put $1 million, but then afterwards, Lil Durk got them grills. Apparently, after they murdered Quandarando's little cousin,
Durk get them grills?
Right, in the targeted Quandarando hit, Lil Durk bought them diamond grills, and apparently that was also compensation.
Why?
So yeah, it's being money brought up.
Okay, so now you have someone who's
be realistic, bro. If I hire somebody to go take somebody off the map, why would I give them grills for compensation? Like, come on, bro. Come on. They might want grills, but I'm not giving them grills. Come on, bro. What type of...
Connected to Durk, who's saying that he was responsible for a shooting that happened in Georgia.
Hold on. Now I'm hearing two different stories. They said Durk gave them grills. Hold on. Let me go back. This is my dog, bro. This is my dog.
They'll force the feds to say, Your Honor, meltdown. They even threw out the theory that it was a non-monetary amount. That's when Lil Durk and his attorney strike back and say, yo, Your Honor, tell them be specific, because at this point they're not. They'll force the feds to say, okay, Lil Durk put $1 million.
Yep.
And he not only put $1 million, but then afterwards, Lil Durk got grills. Apparently, after they murdered Quandarando's little cousin, right, in the targeted Quandarando,
to the Durk under
who brought up
diamond grills, and apparently that was also compensation.
That me.
So yeah, it's being money brought up.
Okay, so now you have someone who's connected to Durk, who's saying that he was responsible for a shooting that happened in Georgia, where Quandarando was shot at. I don't know, didn't someone get hit?
Yeah, someone got hit, and it was at a gas station.
Right, they're coming back from a show. So now they have someone who's saying they're the shooter?
Yeah, saying that Durk them was responsible for that shooting. Which just a pattern of stalking, what the Fed's looking at.
Trapler Ross also did a video on this where he documented, I believe, how Lil Durk has been terrorizing Quandarando. So if you guys don't know, that was one shooting at the gas station, but Quandarando has been getting stalked by Lil Durk. There are multiple occurrences, not just that one shooting. There are multiple instances of Quandarando being in shootouts, dodging bullets since King Von has passed away. And people are attributing that to Lil Durk and claiming that Lil Durk is responsible for essentially hitmen following Quandarando all across America. Because I believe the shooting they're referring to, that took place in Georgia. And there were also multiple other shootings in Georgia and then in another state as well. And then ultimately we got the California shooting that left Quandarando's cousin dead. So Lil Durk has been actively sliding on Quandarando for the most part. And if Trapler Ross was able to document this and knew all the details, then I'm sure the feds probably know all the details right now as well.
So the feds are saying there's 9 witnesses?
Yeah, it's 9 witnesses.
People that turning on Durk, bro.
You got Vonnie missing. You got the other guy, Flock. He ain't coming to court either when Durk and them showed up. That's 2 people. Then you got number 2, the other shooter. He been missing. Then you got number 5. You got co-conspirator number 3, which is a manager. And then you got PW1, PW2, CW. Yeah, it's all bad, man. And all these people connected to Durk in some way.
That's crazy, bro. Yo,
9 witnesses
your own
that are
people
going to
telling
take the
on you.
stand and say that Durk was the reason why this murder happened.
Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
Okay.
And those 9 people ain't indicted either. Gotta say that.
Oh. Well, co-conspirators are usually indicted, aren't they?
Co-conspirator, they missing. When I say indicted, I mean mug shot. It's only the certain people with mug shots. Like Vonnie ain't no co-conspirator. He wouldn't be one because he would be a number 5 because he got a mug shot. Number 4 too. We forgot about number 4, the guy from Cali. He gon' have to tell who he called.
Okay. Now, you talked about there's 6 sealed documents that are going to prove, according to the feds, that Durk actually directed the killings?
Yep. It's in the paperwork that just dropped. It just dropped like 4 days ago. And it says that it's 6 sealed documents that would prove that Durk directed the murder, and he was aware.
If you read up on all the filings, then you know this has always been Lil Durk's biggest fear. Lil Durk and his attorney continue to tell the judge, yo, tell them release all the documents because right now they're slow roasting us, they're slow cooking us, they're trying to ambush us. We need all the documents. We need to prepare a proper defense. If they're not giving us it. So this has been something they have filed multiple motions about. So now we're finding out, oh, the feds got more information on Lil Durk. Like the feds right now is slow cooking this, and which is like what most court cases are, right? You know, like the discovery and the evidence is like this thin. Like before trial starts, it's like this thin. And then on the first day of trial, the evidence file then extends to like this. So this is something that's routine, but again, it's illegal, it's unethical, it's not right.
It's not, bro.
Now, the reason why Lil Durk to me really cook, it's not even about the amount of people who are witnesses, but it's the person, I should say the people who are witnesses, right? Not the amount. Trench's News will say that OTF Vonnie. Now, OTF Vonnie, if you guys don't know, is King Von's cousin. Vonnie was like the mastermind, the brainchild, was who put together everything, who paid. Vonnie was the one who essentially did all the work that Lil Durk was supposed to do, but Lil Durk didn't want to get his hands dirty. According to Trench's News, that guy, OTF Vonnie, has went bad, is going to be snitching on Lil Durk. And if Vonnie snitch on Lil Durk, I'm here to tell you, Lil Durk will do the rest of his life in prison.
Tell me exactly what Vonnie's role is right now in the big picture.
Man, bro,
in the big picture, Vonnie is the mastermind. Bro. He brought the guns. He brought the cars.
For my last album from Dirt, man.
He paid 2 of the people off. He was the mastermind. He the mastermind that's finna try to get 20 years or whatever for telling, 25 years for telling on Lil Durk and the rest of them.
Right. You're saying that the feds are offering him a 300-month plea deal.
Yeah, according to him.
300-month plea deal?
According to him?
Yeah, according to him. He had, he broke down some text messages that he sent to his dad, and his dad ended up sending to me, and I ended up putting it out. He been planning on flipping since November, since they got locked up. I think they got locked up in October, and them text messages from like November 11th. So from that time to November, he already planned on flipping.
It's messed up, Vonnie.
Okay, so you're saying that Vonnie texted his dad, and why would his dad hand over that information to someone else, much less you?
His daddy says that Durk and Vonnie had played him out the money. You know, I ain't gonna even bring up the backdoor Von stuff because I don't believe that. But the things that he did say, it ended up in the paperwork. Like it's ended up like he tried to backdoor old block and all that. He said that, and it's in the paperwork.
Understand the timeline here and what he's telling you. OTF Vonnie didn't go bad on Lil Durk. They were already bad, if that makes sense, right? So this hit took place about 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 3.5, 4 years ago. The hit took place about 3.5, 4 years ago. There's been a lot of conflict since. There's been a lot of back and forth since.
Yep.
Lil Durk was on good terms with most of O Block when that hit happened. O Block, Lil Durk, and everybody was on good terms.
And
after the Quando Rondo hit,
he's going to take people off.
Lil Durk and O Block started to get tension.
Yeah.
Now, it was being reported the tension between Lil Durk and O Block started because Lil Durk was mad that O Block was slow at sliding for King Von. Durk felt like they was dragging their feet. They weren't doing enough. Bodies weren't dropping fast enough. And that's when Lil Durk and a couple of other people, including one person from O Block who's currently like deceased, started to get into it. In the paperwork, they said that Lil Durk actually put out hits and bags out on O Block members.
I don't believe that, bro. Why would
Vonnie, being somebody who's from O Block or close to it or got relationships with like those guys, that kind of severed Lil Durk's and Vonnie's relationship, according to Trench's News. And even in the paperwork, it says that Lil Durk and O Block was at odds. So now everybody gets locked up. Yo, and the feds are smart, dog. Yo, the feds striked right when Lil Durk and O Block was beefing. So now everybody get locked up. Durk ain't paying for nobody's lawyers. Durk ain't looking out because one, Durk is also a part of this case. So like, bro, if Durk is paying for everybody's lawyer, that just adds more so to the conspiracy. So Durk is already at odds with you. You look at it like, damn, bro, I'm about to do life and I don't even get along with this dude right now. Yo, even if we get free today, I'm not gonna be in the inner circle, man. All right, bro.
And OTF Vonnie is one of the day ones.
I wouldn't say day one, but he one of the people that been around through everything. So he knows a lot. And he was in a car with Didi, the Fed saying that he was in a car. They never hopped out. They were stalking in the car. So he connects everybody. When the Feds talk to him, Vlad, you got to explain to the Feds, like, when you making a deal, who did you get the guns from? So now you got to tell everybody who gave the guns from. That knock out the shooters. Who are you in the car with? I was in the car with Didi. That seals Didi faith. Who was you on the airplane with and did he know? That's Durk. He connect everybody. Vonnie's connected with everybody to seal everybody's faith.
Bro. Freaking connect forward.
Well, the argument could be, though, that Vonnie was cool with King Von, and maybe it was just all Vonnie. Maybe Durk had no idea.
Vonnie did it. I'm glad you said that, because he has the most motive to do it. He has the motive. Von is his cousin. He trying to live it up. He around some money. He got access to credit cards. He can call these guys because these guys call him when they broke in the trenches. Like, he has a lot of motive. And that's why I got on the Vonnie did it.
Ain't no price to being a real nigga, man. Bro, I'm up 20 M's. I wish I might try to be a real. If they try to bury me, I'm burying them first, bro. Vonnie is King Von's cousin. Vonnie told them boys to slide. Vonnie got the guns for them boys. Vonnie rented out the vehicle. Vonnie booked the flights. Vonnie did it, man.
Hey, smart. Who?
I'll better not hear, bro. I'll better not hear a nigga who I sent on a dummy mission to do everything is trying to tell on me. Man, boy, you gonna have to out-snitch me, man.
Facts.
Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all think Lil Durk cook? All right, let me know, okay? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, then
appreciate it, Flop. Hey, Schmert. I know you got. I don't know you got a phone, but I know you got a phone. Bro, just take the stand on him, bro. It's F the streets at this point. Folks, it's F the streets. I know they're going to say they're going to turn it around on you within a whole year or two. They're going to play the what happened to Virgil. I know he going to tell. They're going to play that and reword the lyrics. Bro, Dirt, who cares, bro? Us real fans, we don't care, bro. We don't care. Just get on the stand, point them out. And come back home, bro. Please come back home. Hey, man. To my friends on YouTube, to my YouTube friends. I'm going to get at y'all next time.